You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and...
like this, you will be infected. If you eat me as a meat, or cancer kileri, you know cancer maybe, or you cancer you finish again, come and eat me as a meat. If you eat me and go to sleep and wake up, you know, you can't eat me.
Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Your fake.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Biafra people, I just arrived at the venue of the Biafra Self-Referendum Convention 2023. I'm trying to check the place, and it looks very amazing. If you are not here in the coming weeks, you've missed a lot. Thank you. All right, good afternoon, everyone. Biafra people, I just arrived at the venue of the Biafra Self-Referendum Convention 2023. I'm trying to check the place, and it looks very amazing. If you are not here in the coming weeks, you've missed a lot. Thank you. All right, good afternoon, everyone. Biafra people, I just arrived at the venue of the Biafra Self-Referendum Convention.
Have mercy on we, Biafra. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, Biafra. And give us a freedom. Oh, Lord, have mercy on we, Biafra. And give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader. Yeah, man. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. So Biafra all over the globe, are you feeling me, Ashanti? Why and I feel you from my location, you know. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots, to Bokike. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home. We are going back to our homeland, to our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah. We are going back to our homeland, to our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. I got to tell you, we no fear wicked British, we no fear Britain, we no fear them, we no fear them. We no fear them, we no fear Fulani Caliphate. We no fear them, we no fear Mietiala. We no fear them, we no fear them bandit kill. We no fear them, we no fear them Janjaweed. We no fear them, we no fear them Al-Qaeda. We no fear Lucifer, we no fear you Satan. We no fear little demons, we no fear Leviathan. We no fear little junkies, little Janjaweed. Obasanjo and his entire generation died and was buried. Not our Biafran. You think it is business as usual. This is the new generation of Biafran. For your information, if you don't mind, mad people everywhere. Mad people. nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Whoa, Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra cities. Yerima Shatima, the Boko Haram big bill said that in Lagos the Yorubas can be buying the land for 100,000, and Fulanis will buy them for 150 or 200,000. But on Ibadan we buy his own for 10 million. Can you imagine? Smart people everywhere. Simon Ekpa, give them water. Paramazuka, we will Chris, Pastor Bam. I'm seeing Biafra already, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Thank you, Umuchineke, lovers of freedom. I greet every one of you. Thank you. And I saw a comment from Mommy Ayakus there. Mommy Ayakus said we should try and reach out to Hanaya. Even our Prime Minister was in a security meeting with them. So our Prime Minister is always with the State of Israel. They are always in a security meeting. You saw the post if you were following. He is always in the security meetings that they have. Our Prime Minister is always there. Now, very important for you to know what I want to talk about right now. I know you might ask yourself, I say, why are you saying 70 million Biafrans? Are we not well over 70 million? We are well over 70 million. I think we are over even 80 million. Why did I say 70 million? At least I will give 1% to Ndefulefu. Just 1%. So I have just titled, I said, we are in a voluntary bond. We are in a voluntary. Deliberately, I wrote voluntary. None of us are cajoled. None of us are forced. None of us are under pressure to be in this bond. We are 70 million, over 70 million of us, Biafrans. We are in a voluntary bond of no secrecy with our Prime Minister. It's very important we get ourselves into this bond. I didn't need to tell you about it. I know you are already in that bond. Either consciously or unconsciously, you are in that bond. Now, why do I say so? Because every one of us whose eyes are open right now, and we are not blind, and we can see, we can see, those of us that can see, we know that the only man that is leading us, that is our Joshua, standing in the place of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister. And we know fully well that he have got all it takes. And he is under the influence of Chukwokike and under the anointing of the Most High to carry this population into Canaan land. We deliberately and voluntarily put ourselves in a bond of no secrecy with our Prime Minister. And this bond, what it entails is that if there's anything that the enemy plots against him, and we are aware, we will put our lives on the line to make sure it doesn't get to him. And if you are among the 1% that sell your soul to the devil, and you come and we are talking with us, you may be our wife, you may be our husband, you may be our uncle, and you are planning anything, or you are exposed to the enemy, and you open your gutter, and you tell us, or you by chance leave your plots somewhere, and we see it. It doesn't matter who you are to us. We are in a bond of no secrecy with our Prime Minister. So that is why our Prime Minister, his eyes are everywhere. And the one that is discussed where none of us are, the third eye Somebody said the third eye. The third eye of Chukwuokike Abiama will be there. It's always going like a searchlight. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Hey, look at them. They are planning against the dragon. And no bond member is there. And the third eye will go in. Osere photo. Opo, Omia, vroom. Organ office, the Prime Minister. Osere, vroom. Hey, Prime Minister, there is this thing going on there. None of the people in bond are there, but we are bringing it to you as a first class information. Hey, you don't know where we are at right now. The place where we are now, one day, the enemies cannot catch us. Oh my goodness me. That is why those of you that have collected money, did you tell anybody? Some of you, maybe nobody was there. You are alone with the zoo agent. You collect money. You collect money. Hey, the third eye. Thank you. You collect money and you work out. You just clean mouth. You dey go. Hey, silence. I don't collect that. I don't collect that. They go hear that. Before you know it, Prime Minister will talk about it on his platform. Hey, I am telling you the stage where we are now. Chukwuokike Abiama will do everything. The Bible says there is no way the Most High will hide any secret from his servants, the prophets. No way. There is no secret. That's why 1% of you. So there is a very little chance that you will even plan anything and succeed. Very tiny chance. And that tiny chance you have is that the tiny chance is too tiny because that place where you are alone, the third eye, hey, that third eye, it will locate you. As you are a planner, the third eye will see. Fakam, it will enter. It will capture. And it will transfer. Database. We have the database. We have everything you are plotting. Everything. The zoo is in Obakai like this, in the center. As far as Chukwuokike Abiama, there's a song we sing. We say, in the hollow of his hands, in the hollow of his hands, I am the one. In the hollow of his hands. We are, every one of you in that zoo, every one of you enemies of Biafra, you are in the hollow of his hands. And we are private to every of your secrecy. So before you go ahead to plot against the children of heaven, you need to be very careful. That is why in this time and age, ask me, when Judas was collecting the money, was Christ there? Christ was not there. Was Peter there? Peter was not there, but he collected money. And he found everything was done. But he didn't know that that was a predetermined plan of Chukwuokike. But at the end of the day, the same guy that collected money, he came out crying that collected money. He went and hung himself. One day, tell me, all right, there, they will hang themselves. They will hang themselves. Allah Ejimako, you didn't know that there is a third eye. You didn't know that there is a bond of secrecy between over 70 million Biafrans and the Prime Minister of Biafra. Some of you, you will pass the information. You don't even know why you do it because you are determined by Chukwuokike Abiama to make sure that this redemption does not suffer corruption. This redemption, it will not suffer corruption. That is why we tell you, remove emotion out of this because nobody is bigger than this redemption. It is something that heaven has put the hand upon it. It is something that the finger of God is involved. Somebody said the finger of God. The finger of God is in it. And there is no Jupiter that will stop the restoration of Biafra. No Jupiter. They never bond them. They never bond them. They will hang themselves. I'm telling you, you collect money, you go hang yourself. So before you come and tell me boo boo yaya about my prime minister, one day, be careful. Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Even when you plan it in your heart, and the prime minister and Biafra Republic government in exile have a clear conscience and a clear mind towards Chukwokika and for Biafra. I'm telling you, your plan will hit the rock even before you open your mouth to say it. That conspiracy, it will destroy you. Somebody keeps saying, send your number, send your number. I don't know what you want to do with my number. I didn't open the line, but this is my number. Do you have an information to pass to Biafrans? There is 5 minutes you have, or 3 minutes you have. If you call the number now, I will answer. Yeah, I don't know what you want to say, but that's the number there. We are in a bond of no secrecy. And when you find a Zoro prime minister, nothing, no secrecy. We don't hide anything from our prime minister. That's why it is very important that his eyes are everywhere. So because you know what's happening now, all of them, they are ready to put all the $1 trillion in their account. Nigeria, they are ready to spend all the money they have, both in reserve, both everywhere. They want to spend it to capture Simon Ekpa, the way they thought they captured Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. But they don't know that this is the hand of God. Stop wasting your time. Stop disgracing yourself. Stop fooling yourselves. Allow the servant of God, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, to go. Biafra freedom is sacrosanct. The only thing you should start to think about is how to negotiate the kind of neighbor you will be with Biafra. You still have time to negotiate it. The kind of relationship we can have with you. There's something that Elon Musk posted a while ago. I saw it and I said maybe I should touch on it. Elon Musk posted this. He said, he asked a question, he said, what will it take to beat hate? And he now said, be stronger than those who hate you. Very important. You must be stronger than those who hate you so that they cannot destroy you. And then this last part where he said, then forgive them. I disagree with him. I agree with him in the first line and the second line. But that third line where he said, then forgive them. Elon Musk, I know you are standing with Israel, but you are very diplomatic and careful not to make it open because you are the chairman of X or Twitter. You said be stronger than those who hate you. And that's what the Biafra Republic government in exile are doing today. We want to make sure we are stronger than the zoo. That's why if there's any one of you that is here to support what we are doing, hey, you don't know what you are doing. You are doing yourself more harm. Because whether or not you support what we are doing, Chukwokika will give us victory. But it is to your own credit and your blessing that you support what we are doing. It is to your own credit and your own blessing that you go to the website right now and support what we are doing. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Put the money there. We must be stronger than those that hate us. We must be stronger than those that hate us so that they cannot destroy us. Elon Musk said that we should forgive them. Elon Musk, those people that hate us, they don't have forgiveness in their dictionary. If they pretend and you say you forgive them, they will come back and they will buy you. So that is why we will never forgive. Now that we know their determination and their plan, we know that they want to buy us and eliminate us, we will never forgive them. But whether or not we will be stronger than them or we are stronger than them, it is a done deal. We must be stronger than them. Must. And therefore, we need you. Over 70 million of you that are standing with the Prime Minister, Biafra Republic government in exile, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. All of you, you need to join this chariot now. You need to move on with us. We must be stronger than them because if we are not, they are determined to destroy us. And I want to tell Elon Musk, thank you very much for informing us, but I want you to know that we will never forgive them. The way they do not have forgiveness in their own scripture, in their own Quran, we do not have forgiveness in our Torah. We have cancelled that place. That place where people wrote forgiveness for us. That place that Britain inscribed and adjusted and put in forgiveness in the New Testament. We have deleted it. we Biafrans, we have removed that page. There's no forgiveness for them. We must be stronger than them, and we must stop them, because if we don't stop them, they want to destroy us, and we are not going to let it happen. It will never happen. That was just by the way. And as I'm rounding up, let me remind you, we are in a bond, a voluntary bond of no secrecy with our Prime Minister. Therefore, if you hear anything, say it. If they do anything, expose it. Because if you don't, Chukwokika will reveal it. But you that refuse to expose, I am sorry for you. I am very, very sorry for you. My name is Rafael Chamaka Ajere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam. I leave you with this joy of the Lord, that you must know that Biafra must come, either break or bend. Whether the enemies of Biafra like it or not, let them go to Jupiter and come back. Biafra must come, and we shall all celebrate it, because enough of singing the Lord's song in a strange land. We will sing the Lord's song in our own land, Biafra land, and we shall all dance on the streets. We will dance on the street, I tell you. Thank you very much for joining me. May the Lord bless our leader, Mazin Namdekano. Bless our Prime Minister, with whom we are in a voluntary bond of no secrecy, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and bless all our men on ground, Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Air Force, and Eastern Security Network. May Chukwu Kabiama bless you all. And until I see you again, probably tonight, Umunem Commerciano. Open your eyes, remove emotion. We have won, and we must sing songs of victory. We stand with Israel until the very end, and we know Israel is with us. But based on what we are doing, everyone that loves justice and truth, they will definitely be with us. Whoever is calling me now, I'm sorry, I cannot. You will not talk on this program because I am closing it now. Thank you very much. Commercial.